Hey, what's going on, people? Mr. Mom. You guys know what day it is. I don't need to tell you that. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown on what I got going on today. Doing a water change as usual on the 37, Wednesday, water change Wednesday. You guys know it's time to take care of the tanks, and I'm going to talk about it because I get all fired up whenever I get to play with my tank. That's how I roll, guys. I don't have a whole lot to do, so whenever I can fire up and get in my tank and do some cleaning, do some tripping, some replanting, some trimming, not tripping, but trimming. I'm too old to trip. Don't do that anymore, guys. I don't suggest you guys do it either. But either way, back on the subject, guys. Fired up on the fish tank today. Did some clippings, and I was thinking, why not throw up maybe a trade scenario? So I'm going to throw out the trade scenario right now, guys. Let me tell you real quick what I'll have to trade, and somebody out there sounds interesting to you. If I got some plants for trade that you want, then let's get fired up, baby. Make a deal. It's that simple. First off, that stuff right there, Creeping Jenny, all the round stuff. I'll have some of that. Not a lot, but enough to get you started. So hit me up if you guys are interested in that. You know, maybe you guys can't get it in your area or whatever. It makes a nice like mid-ground to background plant. Real easy to just clip and replant, clip and replant. And the more you clip it and replant it, like the lusher it's going to get. So I do quite a bit of clipping and replanting on that stuff. And it's real easy to do. It's got roots all over it, as you can see on that. So you can pretty much clip it and replant it just about anywhere, and it's going to grow. So I'll have some of that. Probably some of this dwarf sage. I just got too much of it, guys, and it's growing out of control. I don't trim it down. But it is dwarf sage, short of like I got 2 pieces of narrow leaf sage that are in there. That's the stuff that's growing pure long. But the stuff that's a little shorter is just regular dwarf sage that's just overgrown violently. So if you guys want some of that, I won't have a lot of it, but again, enough to get you started. You know, maybe 3-4 sprigs of that or so. Let me know. Dwarf sage is pretty widely available, so you guys could probably get that on your own. So cool thing about my life is one of my local fish stores, guys, will take all the plants that I have because my plants are so wicked. They take them all. I mean, I could take anything in there and they would take it, resell it, because my plants are top of the line, trust that. So I showed you the Jenny, I showed you guys the dwarf sage, some Rotala indica. I mean, this stuff is pretty widely available, but for some reason you can't get it. You know, I'll have some of that. Same with that stuff, cut, replant. That's what all that is replantings from cuttings. And it's eventually going to tear itself. You know, it's going to be tiered, and it's going to, you know, it'll fill in. So you just got to be patient with stuff. You know, tanks are always changing, always progressing. Mr. Mom Tanks has got patience, baby, and you got to too. Look at that Anubias, loving it, guys. That's some Nana right there, and that's a huge piece of Nana right there. Pretty old, loving that piece. That's Barteri right there. God, I just love them, man. And look at that thing. Love the autos. Everybody's got autos now, man, but I love them. Another piece of Nana up there that's not quite as big, but still wicked. It's getting obscured by the temple plant. And that's Congensis right there, Anubias congensis. I won't have any of that. I hoard my Anubias. I don't give my Anubias away, guys, because I love Anubias. I let it grow, grow, grow. Sometimes I'll sell it, but that's about it. So you guys saw the Rotala. I got about a golf ball size of Java moss up there. Willing to trade that away, guys. Java moss if you need that. And then, of course, all this frog bit. I like frog bit, guys. It blocks light and it grows really fast. But I'll throw in like a handful of that, you know, and that's all you need, guys. Trust me. If you don't know and experience about this stuff, I mean, I started out with like maybe that much, literally, and it's blown up, and I got it all over the place, not just in this tank, but good stuff. You know, handful of that or so I'll trade too. So there you go, guys. Let me know if you want to trade. If you don't want to trade, that's cool too. I'll just go get money from them from the fish store. No skin off my back, people. But if you want to trade, I'm open for that. Let me know, guys. There's a 37 gallon. It's kind of cloudy right now because I just changed the water, but real quick, not the best DIY system, guys, but it is a low-tech, cheap way. Mr. Mom Tanks, guys, got a lot of bills, got a lot of responsibilities. I wish I could afford to, you know, put pressurized CO2 on here, and eventually I will, guys, but I'm saving my money to move and all that stuff, so that's a whole nother story either way. But I like using the wood block because you can see the small bubbles coming out of there. you know, coming up, blah, 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 and then all of a sudden into this little submersible pump that I got here. That's a 90 gallon per hour pump, Rio 90. Good action there. That's my cousin Jake calling me right now. He's at the local fish store. Let me grab the phone. Look at that. Hello. Making a video right now and you're in it, brother. Jake thinks he got some stargrass, so he's pretty fired up. Jake's at the fish store. I'm going to go ahead and end it, guys, and finish this conversation with my cousin. There's a 37 if you guys want to do a trade on some of the plants. Let me know. This is your boy, Mr. Mom Tanks. Peace.